go ahead and start our lesson today. We're going to start with our alphabet. So here's our alphabet strip. Your beforehand is your
left,
and your afterhand is your
right
hand. The initial letter of our alphabet is
A,
and the final letter is
Z,
and the two middle letters are
M, and N.
good. Go ahead and place your beforehand on the A, your afterhand on the N, and let's say the letters of the alphabet nice and slow. Ready?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Very good. Okay, for our alphabet practice today, we're going to pull out your workbook, and on the first page, we're going to alphabetize some words. Do you have a pencil?
Yep.
Okay. So I think we're on lesson 39. Oh, back a little bit. One more page, I think. Yeah, that's lesson 39. Okay, this is the page we want. Alright, what do you notice about all of these words?
They, alphabet
What do they all begin with?
B.
They all begin with a B, that's right. So if all of them start with the same letter, how do you think we're going to put them in alphabetical order?
We can look at in the where the letters
Would we look at the second letter maybe?
are.
Since we can't decide by the first.
Mhm.
Okay, so go ahead and here's your alphabet strip if you need. And go ahead and let's try and put those in order.
So matter which one I put first on this.
Yeah, so all of those, right, and then you found that A, it will be number 1.
Mhm.
So are there
I
any
can
that
do
have
it.
are there any that have a B next
All of them.
as the second letter?
Oh. No.
Okay, how about a C as the second letter?
No.
Alright, what would come next after C?
D.
Are there any that have a D?
Uh,
Okay, what would come next?
No, E.
Okay, so put a 2 next to that one. Alright, what would come after the
F.
B?
No.
Okay.
G. No.
And what would be next?
H. No. I. And J.
Yeah, you're I.
Yep.
Good. Okay, what comes after I?
J. Nope.
Alright, after J.
K. Mm-mm.
Alright,
L. Mhm.
good. So that means the last one with the R must be 5.
5.
Very good. So you just put those words in alphabetical order. They all started with the same letter, right? So we had to look at the second letter to decide what order they would go in. Very good. Okay, let's go. We're going to do your keyword and sound deck. Okay,
If it was backwards, that would be 1, that would be 2, that would be 3,
that's right.
and
Okay.
that would be 4, 5.
Ready?
So 3 is basically the same.
Go ahead and tell me the keyword and sound.
Rope O. Whistle W. Cake A. 5 I. Athlete E. Meal U. Shell Sh. Nest N. Thumb Th. Mother Z. Dog D. Umbrella Watch Igloo Zipper Z. Violin V. Nose Z. Truck Fish Moo Book Hat Match Tuck Wagon King Octopus Church P-E. Flower, apple, bat, b, mop, gate, g, elephant, shark, sock, city, leaf, sink, in, draw, table, cake, pig.
Very good. Okay, and yesterday we did our grapheme deck, so we won't do that one today.
What's a grapheme deck?
A grapheme is a letter or letters. So, the one where you name the letters for me. Okay. Alright, we know that a final stable syllable is a C followed by L-E. Okay? And we know that a final stable syllable has 3 unique characteristics. It's final, it's at the end. It is
It
this.
can make coal,
That's correct.
and then the E doesn't make a sound.
You are correct. The second quality is that the syllable before it is going to be accented, and the LE syllable will not be accented. And we know it is a consonant plus LE. Okay, so those are some things that we know about final stable syllables. Repeat these words after me. Ankle,
Ankle,
sprinkle,
sprinkle,
uncle.
uncle,
What final stable syllable do you hear?
coal,
Coal, very good. And what sound do you hear right before the k? Let's say them really slowly. Ang,
and
coal.
coal,
What do you hear right before the coal? Ang,
ang,
ng. You hear that ng? Ang, coal, spring, coal. Very good. All right, so I'm going to write these words down. Here, I'll erase this one. A N K L E S P R I N K L E and U N C L E. All right. So let's look at these words. What letter do you see right before the final stable syllable? So if this is our final stable syllable, what letter do you see right before it?
a consonant.
It's a consonant, and what exactly? Which consonant is it?
M.
M or N?
N.
You're right. In cursive, it kind of looks like an M, doesn't it? So that's an N right before our final stable syllable. And what do we know about an N before a K?
They're silent.
Good guess. Do you remember what sound? Like, let's think about the word sink. What sound does an N before a K make? Does it make the sound? Right. So we know that an N before a K is going to make the sound. Okay? We're going to make that sound. Alright. Even in a final stable syllable, N before a K makes the sound. So, for example, N, final stable syllable KLE, would make the sound coal. Okay? Alright, I'm going to write some more words on the board. Oh, well, first, repeat these words after me. Angle,
Angle,
jungle,
jungle,
single.
single,
Now what final stable syllable do you hear?
go,
Goal. Very good. Okay, and what sound did you hear right before, or at the end of the first syllable? So the syllable before, what did it end with? Ang,
angle,
jung,
go,
sing,
single,
go. So what sound did you hear right before?
go,
Goal is the final one. What's right before that? Ing.
Ing.
Do you hear that ing again? So again, we hear ing. Okay, now I'm going to write that down. A N G L E J U N G L E and S I N G L E. All right, so our final stable syllable is G L E. And what letter do you see right before the final stable syllable? What letter is right before?
The N.
The N, that's right. And what do we know about a K and a G? What are they called? What are those called? Back kickers?
Back kickers.
K and G's are called back kickers. So, what do you think the N before goal will say? If this is a back kicker, is this going to make the N sound or the Ng sound? Again, it's going to make the Ng sound. That's right. So, N before a final stable syllable GLE is going to make the Ng sound. You're going to hear Ng before the final stable syllable GLE. Okay? Alright, so if you see an N before the final stable syllable GLE, you're gonna hear the sound Ng. Alright. And one more discovery we're gonna make. We have lots of discoveries today, don't we? Alright, repeat these words after me. Pickle,
Pickle.
buckle,
Buckle.
tackle.
Tackle.
So now what final stable syllable do you hear?
Go.
Listen close. Pickle,
Pickle.
buckle,
Buckle. Cool.
tackle. Good. Alright, so you're hearing coal. And what kind of a vowel sound do we hear in the first syllable? Ba, coal.
Cool. A.
Ta, coal. Is it short or long?
Short.
You're hearing a short vowel sound, that's right. So we know that a short vowel is in a closed syllable, don't we? Okay, so I'm going to write these words on the board. P-I-C-K-L-E B-U-C-K-L-E and T-A-C-K-L-E. Alright, so what final stable syllable do we see alike? Can you tell what the final stable syllable is?
Cool.
Yep, so it's K-L-E. That's our final stable syllable. And
There's a C.
can K ever be doubled in the English language? Can we ever put two K's right next to each other?
No.
No. Good. I don't know if you knew that, but you can't put two K's next to each other. So what letter do we see right before the K? What letter is this?
C.
C. Okay. And what do we know about C before a consonant? It's going to make the K sound. That's right. In this situation, we keep the C here to make this vowel short. We have to keep that C to make the vowel short. But we're not making it the sound twice, right? We just need the C there to make that vowel short. Okay? So now we're going to practice coding in your book. Oh, well, let me finish coding these so that you know how to code. Okay, so we're going to make the vowel short here, and we're going to cross out the C because we don't need it. It's just there to make the vowel short. Okay, so this word would be pickle,
Cool.
buckle,
Buckle.
tackle. That's right. Pickle, buckle, tackle. Okay, so open up here to the next page and we're gonna practice coding these together. So pick up your pencil and I want you to code line 1 and then we're gonna read line 1. Oh, and I forgot to remind you of a few things. So, let's see here. Here's our chart. We know that if we have a vowel and a closed syllable, it's short, and we code it with a brief. And if we have a vowel and an open accented syllable, it's long. We code that with a macron. A vowel consonant E makes the vowel long, so we put a macron on top and cross out the E. And then if we have two adjacent vowels, we put a line underneath it. Okay, so we've got those that we can remember. And then also a few other things. You might see digraph N, or you might see the N before a K. And we know that we're gonna put a hook on it to help us remember to make the ng sound, right? So there was that. I think that was it. Okay, so did you remember the hook on your N there?
Mm-hmm.
And the hook on that end?
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and read line 1.
Ankle,
Good,
equal,
good.
jungle.
Very good. Let's do one more row just for practice. I'll let you pick which one. Number 4?
Hmm.
Okay, go ahead and read line 4.
Apple, angle, buckle.
Very good, you did great. So you just coded words with all of our final stable syllables that we just talked about. And in all of these, the vowel was short and the syllable before. Okay. We have one more discovery before we move on. Let me erase this.
Double.
Yeah, those are, yep. Okay, so we know that a final stable syllable is a consonant plus LE. Okay, and we know that it has 3 qualities. It's final, the syllable before it is accented, and it is a consonant plus LE. Okay, I'm going to write some words on the board and then read them. P-O-O-D-L-E. Poodle.
Poodle.
N-O-O-D-L-E. Noodle.
Noodle.
And B-E-E-T-L-E. Beetle.
Beetle.
Okay? So we can bracket the final stable syllable. Put a bracket. And accent the syllable before. And this the one before ends in a digraph, right?
Mhm.
Each of those has a digraph. Okay. So they can end in a digraph and still have a final stable syllable. So we have poodle, noodle, and beetle. Alright, can you go ahead and code line 6 on yours and then read those?
Mhm.
then how about do line 8?
Doodle.
Mhm.
Doodle. Eedle.
Very good, doodle and beetle. So you just coded words with the final stable syllable, and there's an accent in the syllable before, and it has a digraph OO and a digraph EE. So you did very good there. Okay, let's erase that. We're gonna do your instant words now. And we know that instant words are words that we can read
Can I
in.
put this away?
Sure, you can put it in. They are words that we can read in an instant. Let's do your flashcards. Find the right ones. Okay, so you're gonna echo after me the first time and then we'll do it a couple more times. Ready? New,
New.
live,
Live.
place,
Place.
work,
Work.
only,
Only.
sound,
Sound.
take,
Take.
year,
Ear.
no,
No.
little.
Little.
Live,
Work.
sound,
Sound. Ear. Little. New. Place. Only. Take. No.
good. Let's do it 2 more times.
Work. Year. New. Only. No. Live. Sound. Little. Place. Take.
Good. Let's do it 1 more time.
Year. Only. Live. Little. Take. Work. New. No. Sound. Place.
Very good. All right, you just read instant words, which are words that you can read in an instant. Go ahead, you're gonna need your binder out again, because now we're gonna do sentences. I know. All right, here are some things to remember as we code our sentences. A vowel in a closed syllable is short, code it with a brief. Yep, I believe that's correct, yeah. A open accented syllable is long, we're gonna code that with a macron. A vowel consonant E makes the vowel long, so you code that with a macron and cross out the E. Vowel teams you can underline. And then some other things that we might see. Let's see. You can circle any instant words, and an A by itself would need a tittle. And an N before a K needs a hook. Okay. Also, we know that a sentence always starts with, what does a sentence always start with?
A capital.
Capital, and ends with,
A expression mark.
so a punctuation mark.
Punctuation mark.
And the ones we know are period,
Period.
question mark,
Question mark.
exclamation mark.
Exclamation.
And it always has a complete thought, a subject, and a predicate. Alright, we're gonna code line 1. Go ahead and do line 1 and then I'll check it. And remember, you can underline digraphs. right, go ahead and read line 1.
Nick went to the jungle to take a sap for
Go ahead and sound that out.
sample
Good.
for from a
You had the A right. Rare. And then,
rare plant.
good, very good. All right, let's do one more. How about number 5? Good. All right, go ahead and read that.
Can L jingle and jungle
Good. The last one, try the last word again.
angle.
Very good. Great. You just coded words with final stable syllables, and you remembered to put a hook before the K, and you remember that it makes the ng sound before a G as well. Very good. All right, now we're going to move on to a rap sheet. Let's go ahead and do the first one. Okay. So you're going to echo after me, and then you're going to read. So what do you notice about the first section here?
It's cool.
They all end in coal. And
what?
what letter comes?
And they all has an N.
They all have an N right before the coal. So what sound is the N gonna make? That's right. All right, here we go. Ankle,
Ankle,
uncle,
uncle,
runkle,
runkle,
wrinkle,
wrinkle,
tinkle.
tinkle, tinkle, inkle, wrinkle, uncle, uncle, wrinkle,
Runkle.
wrinkle, ankle, wrinkle, tinkle, uncle, wrinkle, tinkle, uncle,
Oh, I think you skipped.
ankle,
There you go.
uncle, wrinkle,
Runkle.
runkle.
Very good. You did great. Okay, next one. Same thing. It has an N before the coal, but some of them don't have. Oh, they all do. Okay. Echo after me. Inkle,
Inkle,
winkle,
winkle,
twinkle,
twinkle,
crinkle,
crinkle,
sprinkle.
sprinkle, winkle, crinkle, tinkle, sprinkle, twinkle, twinkle, sprinkle, crinkle, crinkle,
Good.
winkle, inkle, inkle, crinkle, twinkle, winkle, sprinkle, inkle.
Good. Okay, last section.
Ankle, tinkle, wrinkle, twinkle, sprinkle, uncle, inkle,
Inkle,
twinkle, winkle, wrinkle, inkle, twinkle, winkle, wrinkle, wrinkle,
runkle.
runkle, inkle,
Good.
wrinkle, uncle, sprinkle, ankle, wrinkle.
Very good. You just read words that ended in the final stable syllable coal, and it had an N right before it, so it made the sound ng. Very good. Okay, let's move on to spelling practice. You can put your binder away. I'm going to erase my board. You need to pull out your whiteboard and marker. Do you have your whiteboard and marker right there?
No.
No? Okay, well I've got
I
one.
have a eraser.
Okay.
It's like someone stole it.
Someone stole it. And can you put your pencil away? Alright, we are going to start with ISD. Alright, so you're going to look and listen, echo, and then write down the letter or letters. Here we go. First one. Ch. So that would be digraph CH at the beginning, and then at the end it could be trigraph TCH or digraph CH. And remember, we're gonna write down. So after you've done that, you go down in a row. Good. All right, next line. Good, so digraph TH. S. The initial position can be S, and the final position can be two S's. Let's see. Sh. Digraph SH. Ah. A. Okay, now you can go up. You have to go up to there. U. U consonant E. If you can say the name out loud, obviously do it, that would be good too. Oh, here. Let's make it so that you've got. Let's put a line here. Go ahead and do your next one down there. Okay. Well, because then it's hard to tell what's what. Let's keep it in two separate columns. Okay. So next one. U. Very good. O. O consonant E. Good. K. This one has a few. K. Okay, so you've got K and C, and then digraph CK and K. You have space for one more, it looks like. So let's do ooh. So digraph OO. Very good. Okay, I need to take a picture of that really quickly. So
Why can't I just go up there and show it to them?
that is a possibility. This will be a little bit easier now. That must be on a timer. It took 5 seconds. Okay, go ahead and erase your board. Alright, now pull out your tray. Okay. Now we're going to be doing phonemic awareness, so we're going to look and listen, echo, Echo in your mirror, hold down your sound pictures, label and replace. So do you have a mirror?
Mm-mm.
No? There's one.
This one's kind of wobbly.
Yeah, it's a little wobbly. Okay, first one. Show me ch, a, sh,
A.
sh.
A.
Okay, so pull over those pictures. Oh, you know what? We forgot to review the pictures and sounds, so let's do that really quick. Okay? We've got lip puffers, puff, tongue tappers,
D.
fat kickers, g,
D.
fat puff, ch, j,
J.
lip chillers,
F.
tongue chillers, thin stream, z, fat puff, sh, nasals, round air,
W.
curlers, breezy air, wha.
W.
Okay, and then all of our smiling sounds: e, I,
E.
e,
E.
a,
A.
I, and then open sound aw,
A.
round sound o, oo, u. Good. All right, now go ahead and show
What
me.
about the Y?
Yeah, we'll talk about that next time. Go ahead and show me ch, a, sh.
A.
Okay, pull those pictures over.
A. Actually, I
Yeah, so that's a ch, ch.
think A.
It's a round air. Very good. Okay, so we've got a fat puff, smiling vowel, and a round air. Good. Okay, replace those. Next one, show me d, sh, et. D, sh, et.
A.
Okay, so that's a tongue tapper, fat stream, and a smiling vowel.
I think I did that wrong.
Oh, did you do a thin stream?
Yeah.
That's a fat stream.
This one.
There you go. Okay, let's put those back. Alright, let's do one more of those. Show me O, O, K. Look in your mirror. O,
O.
O,
O. 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 O.
O.
O. O.
Good.
Again.
Good. So you have a round sound, a front curler, and a back kicker.
Mhm.
Okay, put those back. Okay. Now we're going to do phonemic awareness part 2. So we're going to look and listen, echo, unblend, pull down the sound pictures, and then we will add, take away, trade, switch, or repeat. So I'll take that mirror. So we can put that over here. Okay, so here we go. Show me. I'll go ahead and sit up.
F. O.
Okay. Show me an.
N.
Mm. So pull those over.
Fell down.
Okay. Show me an. If this is an, show me and. D. I'm going to stand up so I can move a little bit here. D. Okay, if this is and, show me hand. around. There you go. Good. If this is hand, show me handle.
Do.
Duh. Oh. Good. If this is handle, show me candle. Duh.
Candle.
Good. If this is candle, show me canned. Good. If this is canned, show me tanned.
We need
Oh,
another.
we need another back or tongue tapper. Oh. Sorry, it should have been on your tray already. Should have had that ready for you. There we go. I need one. Okay. Tanned. Okay, if this is tanned, show me stand. Oh, we need to just add, don't we? Let's do one more. If this is stand, show me sand.
We take away the t.
That's right. We took away the tongue tapper in the medial position. Very good. All right, go ahead and put away those.
Again. Oh. Back off right there.
Okay. Now we're going to be doing some spelling. We're going to be spelling words with derivatives. And just a reminder, because we didn't talk about derivatives today, but we know that a base word plus an affix, like a suffix or a prefix, makes a new word called a derivative.
Like the derivative.
That's right, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. How to spell derivatives. Okay. I hope I had that facing the right way. Was it facing this way?
It was facing that way.
Okay, it was right. Alright, so, alright, if you have a base word and you add a vowel suffix, so we're going to be talking about different ways that we can add a suffix to a base word. If you have a base word and you add a vowel suffix, you check the last three letters of the base word. Okay? So we're going to check the last three letters and we're going to see if there's any vowel teams in the last three letters. If you have two adjacent vowels, you can just add the suffix. Alright, so that's what we're going to be focusing on today. But I'm going to put all of these up here so that we can practice checking.
The chair's too big, so I can't.
Chair's kind of big. Should I move that? That a little bit better? This chair is kind of too big. Okay. Alright, and we're going to spell with derivatives, we have to look and listen, echo, unblend and pull down the sound pictures, identify the base word and the suffix, and make a decision, touch and spell, name and write, code and read. Okay? We have a lot of steps when we spell derivatives, don't we? Also, if we have a one-syllable base word, and in the medial position you have a digraph EE, or you hear a long E, sorry. You are going to write that with a digraph EE, okay? And if we hear the sound you know we're going to write that with a digraph OO. If we hear the sound OO, we'll write that with a digraph OO. And if you hear the K, you have two adjacent vowels and you hear a K in the final position, you're going to write that with a K. Okay, I think we're ready. Here we go. So I'll say, I'm gonna do this with you. I know it's a lot of steps, but we'll do it together. The first word is going to be seeded. So let's sound it out.
Seeded.
S-E-D. Ed.
D.
Okay, so let's pull the seeded. Pull those over. Can you, gotta figure out where to sit here. S-E-D. Put them on your whiteboard.
E, 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 D, D, D. I need another one.
You need another smiling ball.
Mm-hmm.
I should just have 2 on your tray at all times. Huh?
Yeah. C, D, and D.
There you
Seeded.
All right, so our base word is seed.
Seed.
Our suffix is ed.
Ed.
All right, so now we need to decide. Let's go ahead and spell it so that we can look at the last 3 letters. So let's touch and spell. S. What letter would that be?
S.
E.
E.
And how do we write E if we hear that in the medial position?
E. E.
Okay. D.
B.
Okay, so that's going to be S.
C.
Okay, and then the suffix ed. How do we spell that?
E. D.
E-D. All right, now we need to decide how we're going to put those together to make a derivative. So, first, base word. All right, we're looking, this is a vowel suffix because it has an ed, right? It starts with an e. So we're not going to look at this one because that's a consonant suffix. That doesn't matter. We're going to look at the last 3 letters of the base word. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Do they end in 2 consonants next to each other? Is that 2 consonants right next to each
No.
other? No. So now we're going to look at this rule.
No.
The last 3 letters, do we have 2 vowels at the very end, right next to each other?
Yes.
At the very end?
No.
No. But do we have 2 vowels here?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So if we have 2 vowels in the last 3 letters, all we have to do is add the suffix. We're just going to add. So I'm going to put those words together.
What?
S-E-E-D-E-D. All right, that's what it should look like. And now let's go ahead and code it. We always put a suffix in a box. And then we can, what do we do here? Underline the digraph E-E.
D. And then cross out the E. And then do the big one.
Good. Go ahead and read.
Seeded.
Seeded. Very good. Okay, I'm going to take a picture of that.
Sticking.
You can take a picture?
Yeah.
You take a picture while I clean off my board.
Sure. That's weird. Oops.
What's weird?
Okay. I'm home.
All right, go ahead and clear your board. Let's do another word. All right, the next word is rooted. Got it? All right, so where's our base word?
White.
Root
Ed.
and then ed. All right, so let's go ahead and spell. So spell it.
I-O-O-T.
And then what's the suffix?
Ed.
How do you spell that?
E-D.
Good. All right.
And then we cross those together. And then O.
Well, first let's look at all of our rules. I think you're correct, but Does the suffix start with a consonant or a vowel? Right here.
Vowel.
Vowel, so we don't need to look at this one. Alright, does the end of the base word have two adjacent consonants?
No.
No, so we won't look at that one. We need to look at these ones, okay? Does it end in two adjacent vowels at the very end?
No.
No, but does it have two adjacent vowels as
Yes.
as part of the last three letters? Yes. So we're just gonna add. We just have to add it together. Okay, so R-O-O-T-E-D. Now let's code it. Go ahead. You already coded it, didn't you? Very good. And underline. And this is a long vowel sound, so we'll put a macron. Go ahead and read that word.
Rooted.
Rooted. Take a picture of that. We'll erase.
Why is it sideways this time?
Don't know.
I'm pretty sure I took a sideways picture. It goes like this. Mama, it's sideways.
That's okay. As long as we cover it. Okay. Clear your board and let's do a sentence dictation. I guess I'll leave it there.
Bang.
Okay.
Are we doing two or one?
We're just gonna do one sentence, and you might hear the word the and was. And also, we know a sentence always starts with, what does a sentence start with, Josh?
Capital.
Capital, and ends with,
Expression mark.
so we call that a period,
Question
question,
mark.
or exclamation mark.
Exclamation.
And it always has a complete thought, a subject, and a predicate. Okay, so I'm gonna say a sentence, and you're going to echo,
Go.
and then write it down when you're ready. Here we go. The seeded plant was rooted in the land.
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 The seeded
Seeded
plant was
Plant.
rooted in the land.
was rooted in the land. The seeded plant was in the
Good. You did very good. So let me say the sentence one more time and see if you got all the words in there. The seeded plant was rooted in the land. Okay, good. You forgot the word was.
I'm not gonna put that guy right up.
There you go. And then listen to the word plant. Good. It looks like you got everything else correct. Very good. So go ahead and code.
Wait, circle?
Circle.
They're connected.
Good. All right. Go ahead and read that sentence.
The seeded plant was rooted in the land.
Very good. All right. Can you take a picture of that for me? Alright, in closing, hold on. So today we just learned about how to spell derivatives that start with a sorry. Let me start over. We learned how to spell derivatives that have a vowel suffix and how we add them to a base word. And we can just add if there's two adjacent vowels, right? And then today we have also been talking about final stable syllables. So let's just review these really quick. What sounds would these make?
Bu,
That's a D.
du,
Good.
tu, fu, zu, bu, pu, gu, su, ku, ku.
Oh, and that's it. Very good, buddy. You did great today. Thank you so much.